Hello, this is Group 26. My name's Jaden Craigie.
I'm Regilla, alrighty.
My name's Coleman Bone.
And Ugne is supposed to be here too, but she's not.
Okay, so we'll start with our original ideas for our genre. We started with the idea to do comedy, but we, over time, through discussion, we thought that it wasn't a very interesting title sequence. The beginning, usually there's not much comedy involved, and also the script writing that we'd have to do would have to be in quite depth. It would have to be quite good, and we weren't sure we had the right skill sets to do that. So we decided to move to our next topic, genre.
Then we thought about horror or thriller, but we decided we didn't really want to do that because we didn't want to be cliche with our ideas. Like we didn't want to do the typical horror or thriller storyline that quite a lot of people lean towards.
So after that, we researched into action. We did like the idea of having an action title sequence, but we realized the budget we wouldn't have the money to do it. Because we've researched into other action movies, they usually tend to have an explosive start, and we wouldn't have had the funds to do that.
And then we looked at some previous student work that was based off the genre of mockumentary, but then through more looking into the actual criteria of what our title sequence had to have, we saw that the mockumentary wouldn't provide that for us. So even though we liked the genre, we thought we could achieve it, the criteria wasn't there.
So in the end, we decided to do a youth drama, mainly because we can relate, because obviously we're at the age and stuff, and all of us just genuinely enjoy the genre, and also there wouldn't be any needs for extra costs and budgeting that we can't afford. So it's a pretty safe choice to go by.
And we can use us as actors as well, so we don't have to rely on anyone else. It's just us.
So the locations, we're kind of inspired by exploring London at night time, because the plot was sort of thinking about him getting kicked out at night and just exploring London at night. So yeah.
To go into more depth with the plot, we start out with an opening title sequence that is quite jam-packed with action at the beginning to draw the audience in, and then so the two main characters, a boy and a girl, get kicked out of their house for whatever reasons, drugs, too much partying, stuff like that. We don't actually find out the reason. They get kicked out of their house and they have nowhere to go, so they decide to move around London, travel around, because they don't know what to do. So most of our opening title sequence will consist of their traveling at the beginning, and then at the end of the sequence they meet each other unannounced randomly, and that's the beginning of our film. And throughout the film they grow closer and closer. They end up moving into an abandoned house because they're homeless kids, and they end up creating a strong bond and even building a relationship, and kind of a coming of age story of the two. That's our film plot idea.
Yeah, that's basically it.